Hello friends, I'm Satchiyo. Welcome to SATCHIYOGA. I'm going to be showing you more stretches that you can do during company time. So let's go and get this out the way. With our stretches, I want us to focus on breathing during our stretches instead of just holding the stretch for about 10 seconds. So what this looks like is just inhaling into the stretch, and then you're going to do 3 counts of breath. So that's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're going to do one final inhale and then exhale out of the pose. So starting with your feet placed on the ground, that's going to help us with our balance. With these stretches, it's not all about our upper body. I'm also incorporating our wrists and our eyes as well. We're going to inhale, bring our arms all the way up. Same thing as our last one, we're just going to do some micro bends, side stretches. You can raise your arms a little bit higher and relax your shoulders. Just finding any kind of movement that you feel is good. We're going to gently release our arms. And what we're going to do is just have our right ear touch our right shoulder. And we're going to get our right hand and place it on our head. So we're not pushing down or pulling it closer. It's just an extra bit of pressure. It's going to deepen that side neck stretch. Going to exhale, release your hand and gently raise your head. You're going to drop your left ear to your left shoulder, and same thing, left hand gently resting on your head. For me, the side neck is the best stretch because that's typically where I get knots. Going to release your hand, gently raise your your head back up. So with our next stretch, we're actually going to use our desk and our chair as props. So we're just going to get our left hand, place it across the desk. We're going to twist our upper body and you're going to use your chair as a prop. You're either going to hold it if you've got a shorter chair, or if you've got a chair with a bigger backrest, you're just going to hold it and grip the sides. You're just going to have your upper body facing the right, but your head's going to look over your right shoulder. So this is just a gentle side body twist. It's not about going to see if you can look all the way behind you. Spinal twists are great for your spinal mobility and therefore your spinal health. Again, with these props, you're not using them to push or pull your body. It's just to help you be stable in your position. And exhale, just gently coming out. Right hand's just going to grip our desk. Left hand's going to grip our chair. We're going to have our upper body facing the left and just looking over your left shoulder. And exhale, coming out of the pose. The next stretches that we're going to do, you're just going to prop your right elbow, grab your right wrist with your left hand, curl your right hand into a fist, and you're just going to move it clockwise and anti-clockwise. This is also because our hands just typically rest on our desk, either typing or using a mouse. You can either have it to be very small circles, or you can really exaggerate it to go and get as much mobility and stretch as you can. And just changing sides. I like to do stretches of parts of our body that people typically neglect. So a lot of people always focus on our large muscle groups like our hamstrings, back, chest, shoulders, and go anti-clockwise. And then what we're going to do is just have your right elbow still placed onto the desk. You're going to just relax your hand, and you're just going to place your left hand and have it dangling off the desk. Again, you're not going to apply any pressure. Just going to let the weight of your left hand stretch this part of the wrist. You don't have to do this for very long, and you're just going to switch. And you're just going to relax. So the last stretch is more for my people who wear contacts and glasses and have really bad eyesight like me. Right now, I actually have no idea what I'm staring at, but this is something my optometrist said that is helpful for me, but also applicable to every single person. So she noticed that my eyes had gotten worse when I was working an office job, and I'm just going to use my laptop so you can actually see what I'm talking about. When you're working at a desk, you're typically only looking about 20 centimeters in front of you, and you're not really moving your eyes as much. So there's a rule called the 20-20 rule, where every 20 minutes that you're staring at your screen, you'll look up and look outside. So it's best to do it near a window if you can. You don't really want to be looking, if you're working at home, in your home, or if you're at the office, just looking at office people, around the office. You want to be looking far into the distance for about 20 seconds. So this is kind of like an eye stretch. Very important to mention our eye health as well. With this stretch, I'm actually not going to demonstrate it because that's just 20 seconds of me just looking around, and I don't think anyone really cares to see that. So those are some more stretches that you can do at your desk on company time. Thank you so much for watching.